the first one is the spiritual ego. The more we walk in this spirituality, non-duality path, the more there is a thing that happen with our mind. Our mind creates another identity in order to still secure itself, to secure this identity that believes that we are. And one of these identity and mask that the mind use is the spiritual ego. So in a simple way, the mind is creating this idea that now we know, now we are better than other people, now we are aware, now we are conscious. And it's just another way to keep us protected and secure and feeling special and important that our mind is using on the spiritual path. But it's just, again, the mind. And the little tricky part of this is that if we don't see that we are in the spiritual ego, we tend to refuse all sufferance and all humanity, all emotion, consider them as bad, because if you are really spiritual, you should only feel positive emotion and be very calm and talk with this voice all the time. And this is another idea that the mind is creating. In the opposite, spirituality, non-duality is inviting us to let emerge in everything and feel life. Life wants us to feel everything and see that all these feeling and sensation and thought that were appearing in the experience were in us and can be felt. If we don't feel things, sooner or later they're gonna come up and be on our face and we can't avoid them anymore. So being open and try to see if you're in the spiritual ego and you're thinking, I already know these things. This is another trap. If you think you know, it's a pity, because you're closing yourself to the things that you don't know that you don't know. There are so many things that can't be seen if we assume that we know already. Sometimes we heard and listen a teaching, and because we assume that we already know, we are not listening actually what the teacher is saying. And in what the teacher is saying, there is something that maybe we didn't know. If I assume that I know a tree, I will always see the same thing in this tree. If I start watching and looking at a tree for the first time, then probably I will see something new that I didn't know was there. So being open and always say, I don't know nothing, is the best approach. So let me know. Do you think you are or you've been on the spiritual ego? This is another trip and trap of the mind.